And welcome back to North of the Broad. Virginia Henneberry is with us now. She is Director of Development for Friends of Caroline. And what we're talking about today is Friends of Caroline, the services they provide, but an extension, the Caroline's Cottage, that we hope will be opening early October. So very excited. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, a long process. We were at the groundbreaking in 2021, and here we are. We're close.
Here. We're so close. We are actually within a couple of weeks of taking our first patients in to the cottage. And yes, April 27th, 2021, we broke ground on the facility. And now all of our staff has now moved to the cottage area. We are all under one roof, and we are readying the facility to bring our first patients in. We will still continue, as always, since 1977. We have done home care for palliative and for hospice, and we will continue those. The cottage just gives another option for an extension of service. This is just another extension of services that Friends of Caroline offers and provides.
And you said it's unique to this area.
It's the
one
first,
of a kind.
It's one of a kind for our area, the Lowcountry. This is the first and only inpatient hospice facility in our area. The closest one in the state of South Carolina is about 2.5 hours north of here, on the other end of Mount Pleasant. So, yes, this will be the first ever.
And so you refer to as inpatient. So
yes.
For those that might not, I was even a little confused when you first came in today. Is it for how long might you stay there?
Well, and that is with hospice care, we refer to it as that is more of an art than a science. So there's not an exact amount of time that anyone can be there, but knowing that we offer 4 levels of care. We offer residential care, and that's going to be for patients who may or may not have a caregiver in their home, or their caregiver is not able to provide and care for them the way that they need to. And a residential stay could be a matter of a couple of weeks. If we do have a patient that comes into services that would require a longer stint of extended care, we would then work with the family, work with them to find a longer term care facility for them. We will also do transition care, and that's going to be for patients that are in that space between where they may be coming from treatment or they're coming from a skilled nursing facility or even the hospital, but their home isn't ready to receive them yet. So while they come to the cottage, they're there getting assessed. We are readying their home by putting all the supplies in, bringing their medications, educating the family on what it's going to take, and then they're able to be transferred home. We will then do acute care, which is going to be for patients that are currently in a home setting whose pain and symptoms are unable to be managed in the home for whatever reasons, whether it's medications that need to be altered or education needs to happen in the home. We would be able to bring them to the facility, stabilize their condition in order to transport them home again. And then the last is the most needed in this area out of everything is dedicated respite care. So if we have someone who's currently in the home and their family needs to go away for a vacation, they need to go away for a graduation, a wedding, we would be able to transport your loved one to the cottage where they can stay for 3 to 5 days while your family goes away, even sometimes just to recharge your own batteries. Because being a caregiver, you need to care for yourself as much as you care for your loved ones. So
you talked so much about these programs, these services. It really takes a village. It takes a team of clinical and non-clinical staff to be able to provide what you're talking about. And I think you've got a pretty great team.
Yes, we do. And right now we're at about 24 full-time staff. So we wear many hats and have lots of different outfits, but it's what allows us to really turn all of our attention to patient and family support. And then again, when your family member passes under our services, you're still not away from our organization because we will follow the families for 13 plus months after your loved one has passed to make sure that you're okay, because the care and the treatment goes so much more beyond just the comfort and care of that moment.
Very good. Your website is?
It is fochospice.org.
Right. Very good. And congratulations again.
Thank you.
We're getting ready to have our first patient at Friends of Caroline at the Caroline's Cottage. And it's located on?
Our physical address is 329 Friends Lane. So we do have our naming rights, but we are right off of 170 when you're traveling south. We are beyond the trees. Yes, you have to look behind the trees.
I keep thinking I can see it. But
when you're coming from Bluffton to Beaufort, you have a better shot. But we're before you get to John Paul II. But we're purposefully off the road because 170 is Beaufort's Daytona 500. So we wanted to make sure that when you're there, when you drive back behind the trees, you have that serenity, you have the tranquility, and that road noise is truly buffered on our land. But we have 10 acres that's behind there. So.
Virginia, thank you. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Very nice. All right. And we'll be right back with North of the Broad. Thank you again.